For the past decade, a movement has been sweeping across society, one that claims to be about love, acceptance, and inclusivity. But beneath the surface, transgender ideology is built on contradictions that are not only confusing, they're deeply harmful, especially to children. Books like the one that was read to 4-year-olds at Elliott Elementary School, Molly's Tuxedo, may seem innocent at first glance, a story about a little girl who feels more comfortable in a suit than a dress. But these stories often plant the first seed of a much bigger message, that discomfort with your body could mean you're in the wrong body entirely. Every child will feel uncomfortable in their own body at some point. It's part of growing up. But today's culture encourages boys and girls to question their very identity at the earliest stages of development. What begins as a simple preference for clothes or toys is being used as justification to set kids on a medical path with life-altering consequences. This topic is gaining momentum as more and more investigations expose how schools are hiding information from parents, enabling or even encouraging children to adopt new identities without parental knowledge or consent. This was brought to light for our district when an article by Parents Defending Education was published on February 26th. Our district's transgender policy states, quote, "In the case of a student who has not yet informed their parents or guardians, the administrator should first discuss parent-guardian involvement with the student to avoid inadvertently putting the student at risk by contacting their parents or guardians. The student will be notified by the administrator prior to contacting their parents or guardians." It is a scandal to keep secrets from a child's parents. No adult should have a secret with my child. It is immoral, creepy, groomer behavior. And it is especially perverse in a context where another district here in our own state, MSAD 11, is trying to install a school-based medical clinic to offer medical services to children in school without parents' knowledge or consent. It makes me sad that I and countless other parents are becoming increasingly uncomfortable sending our kids to public school because of these policies and ideologies. Every boy and girl deserves the freedom to explore who they are without being led down a path of irreversible medical intervention. We need to protect children's innocence, not push drugs and surgery on them. It's clear to me that most people who support trans-identifying boys and girls are doing what they believe is best. They believe they are being tolerant and compassionate. I would ask, but is it true? There are too many self-contradicting claims, which is how you know that it is an ideology and not science. A few examples would be, genitals don't determine gender, but removing them affirms one's gender. Gender stereotypes are bad and wrong, but when a child doesn't conform to them, they should transition. The gender of the person you're attracted to is hardwired at birth, but your own gender can be fluid throughout your life. To those who think this is bigoted or transphobic, look inward and ask yourself, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm supporting the sterilization and mutilation of children in the name of tolerance? What if I'm dismissing real evidence because the medical and pharmaceutical industries are pushing an agenda to make money by creating lifelong patients? Does any of this actually make sense, or am I too afraid to find out? It's time to speak the truth. With love, compassion, and unwavering courage, we need to protect our children. Will you revise this district's transgender policy to mandate informing parents or guardians regardless of the child's feelings? Thank you.
Thank you very much.